Casual Friday. Woohoo! It's Friday. It's Friday. I'm going to start out with 5 random things about the kids, and then I will do some of my 5 random things, and some of my 5 random things will take us on a trip around my house. So let's start off with little man. I wish I could do these vlogs when he was awake, because you guys would die laughing to see him dance. He thinks you turn in circles, gyrate your hips back and forth, and move your hands like this. And then you turn in a couple of circles and you do this again. His birthday, he got a basketball hoop. And you know, you take the basketball and you put the basketball in the top of the hoop and it goes through and comes out the other side. Well, my wonderful industrious son knows that you put it through, it comes out the other side. But he wants to know what happens when you push the ball up through the hoop. And so he tries to do that as well, because I think he thinks if you push it up, it will come out just like you put it in. His third thing is he thinks every car he owns is a shake and go car. And then he sets it down and he goes nowhere. And I mean nowhere. Loves his shake and go cars. Number 4 is we call him the little imitator, because if he sees you do it, he wants to do it. We could play Simon Says with this kid for hours on end. He is the most amazing little imitator I've ever seen in my life. And he thinks it's funny to imitate you. So, and if you imitate him, he thinks it's even funnier. So that can go on for hours at our house. The last thing about him is he has the most amazing attention span for a 2-year-old. Even his therapists say they've never seen a 2-year-old that can sit and play for as long as he can. He would play with the same toy for an hour and a half if his sister didn't come and steal it from him. And he is very imaginative with his toys. He loves to play with his toys. Little Princess. Her number one thing that I would say that's pretty, it's random, but it's not about her, is it's her way, her time, her thing. Is very strong-willed and very opinionated, I guess is the word. Number 2 is while her brother will sit and play for hours with one toy, the only thing my daughter would sit and play with for hours are her books. Other than that, you may get 2 minutes out of her. She is the typical 2-year-old attention span. She's obsessed with the imagination movers. And the music will do, but she prefers the TV show. So she knows where the remote is, and she knows the remote controls when she gets to watch her movers. That it's not a channel that she has to watch. She has to watch like a show. So one we've recorded or one that's on demand. And she will go and get the remote and bring it to me and then point to the TV as if to say, where are my movers? The 4th thing about Little Princess is pretty funny. When she's in trouble, and she's in some serious trouble, she will point to her nose like this, because we've been trying to get her to learn her body parts, and then start clapping because she's identified her nose. And she does this in an effort to get out of trouble because she's trying to show us what good things she can do. The thing about Little Princess is that she loves her dolls, her stuffed animals, anything she can pat and take care of. Well, that takes care of my kids and the 5 random things about my kids.